This is the plaintiff, Dev Kumar Chitra. He says he brought a pair of eyeglasses to the defendant's optical store for frame repair, and when he picked them up, the lenses were scratched. He has very expensive, progressive anti-glare lenses with transitions which are very costly to replace. The defendant refuses to correct his mistake, so he has no other choice but to sue. For the $3,575, he's out. This is the defendant, Mitch Gantman. He says the plaintiff acted very strangely when he picked up his eyeglasses and immediately inspected them. This is very odd behavior, and in the 20 years he's been in the business, no one has done that before. Right away, he declared his lenses were scratched, and he thinks this is nothing more than a setup in an attempt to collect here today in court. He's accused of lousing up lenses.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
And welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket, the plaintiff brought his glasses to the defendant's optical shop for some frames. Imagine his dismay when the lenses were scratched. The defendant says the plaintiff was a strange bird and thinks it's a scam. It's the case of Scratch That.
Thank you, Douglas. Okay, Dev Kumar and Shilpa Chikra?
Yes.
All right, you, and let's see, Shilpa is your wife, and you have power of attorney to represent her here today. You are suing Village Optical, represented here by Mitch Gantman, for $3,575 in damages that you say you have sustained because they scratched your glasses?
Yes.
Okay, what happened?
On April 16th, I gave the glasses to be repaired, and they said that they could change. On my wife's glasses, they said they could weld it and fix it.
Because the frames are broken?
Yes.
Okay.
And on mine's, they had to change the total frame.
Okay.
When I went there to pick it up, my glasses, as soon as I wore, I saw a scratch on the eye.
Okay.
He tried to rub it and clear it, but he says, no, they are scratched. So that's where we are. And same thing with my wife's glasses.
Okay, let me see the glasses, please, that are scratched. And these are yours or your wife's?
These are my wife's. Mine's are with him still.
Where are they scratched? Why don't you come over here and show me where they're scratched?
Let's go right that corner.
Right in this corner.
Okay, so you see that and you tell him that right there on the spot?
Right.
All right.
Go back here?
Yeah. Okay. And what does he tell you when you tell him that?
He says he did not scratch them.
And you say, did two, and he says, did not, did two. Okay. Now, do you have his glasses?
Yes, I do.
May I see them? Actually, just stay. I'm sorry, it's my fault. My bailiff gets all nervous when anybody comes near me.
It's protecting you. Absolutely.
Would that my husband protect me.
These are the frames which were his frames. We replaced the lenses into the new frame.
Right. Are those lenses scratched in any way?
Yes, that's not within question. They're scratched. Not terribly, but scratched.
Now, did he see these?
He saw those and did not want to pay for them. He's saying, well, he's saying that I scratched them, and I'm saying, no, I didn't. And he said, well, I'm not taking them. That's why I have them still. And there's still a balance due on the frame.
Okay. Now, I see where these are scratched. That would be up here, right?
Correct.
Okay. Now, your premise is that these weren't scratched when you brought them in?
No.
Okay. And your premise is what?
They were scratched before they came in.
Did you notice them scratched before they came in?
No.
So how do you know they were scratched before they came in?
I don't know for sure, but I can tell you that most glasses, after a period of time, have some sort of scratches, so we don't necessarily remark that there are scratches. It's very common. And I know that I handled the glasses myself, and there was nothing unusual when I inserted them. When we got the job, we put the job in a plastic bag, in a tray. We did not send it out or anything like that.
Right, but how do glasses get scratched?
Put them down on the, you put them down like this. Cleaning them, sometimes they get scratched. There's plenty of reasons why they get scratched.
Right, whether they're in his custody or your custody, there's plenty of innocent ways that it can get scratched.
Oh, absolutely. And I contacted the place where he purchased the lenses, and I asked them all the particulars about when they got them and how much he paid.
Okay, tell me about that.
His wife's glasses were purchased in November of '05, so we're talking 4 years. So the glasses are 4 years old. And in fact, the place that made them for him told me that they had already replaced the lenses once because he said they were scratched in '06.
Okay, so then they're not 4 years old. They're from '06.
The frames are 4 years old.
I don't care about the frame. Nobody's telling you about that frame. So what I want to know about is when we're... Go ahead.
The lenses were replaced at no charge because they were scratched in '06.
Okay.
So the lenses are from '06.
But they told you that he had said, hey, they're scratched, and so they replaced the lenses.
Correct.
All right, so go ahead.
His glasses were purchased in January of '07, and he paid $455 for the lenses.
Okay, and what did she pay for the lenses in those 3-year-old lenses?
She paid $340 for the lenses.
Okay, may I see those receipts? Is that accurate?
He did not want to give me the receipts. He just gave me the financials on the phone.
How do I know you told me the truth?
Ask him. Maybe he could he'll substantiate it.
Okay, if it's a standoff, who wins, the optical shop or the customer?
The optical shop, because you try them on before you leave.
Well, okay, but he's saying when he tried them on, they were scratched, so who wins?
I think the customer always wins.
Yep.
Why?
It's the rule.
But whose responsibility is it here? Yeah.
Your glasses are always scratched.
Oh, so you think it's the customer's fault?
No, yes.
Okay. They're always scratched going inside the courtroom.
Do you have a receipt for the original lenses here?
I got the estimates for the new
I don't want
ones.
to hear anybody flap their gums. Do you have a receipt for the original? I think I'm making myself pretty clear. We're in trial now. You can't just both flap gums. Do you have a receipt for your original lenses?
Not the 4-year-old receipt.
Okay, well, who's the gentleman next to you?
He's my attorney.
Okay. He's your attorney. Okay. So, but he's here for moral support, of course.
Right.
Okay. So, did your attorney ever whisper in your ear, it might be a really good idea to bring the receipt for the original lenses so that the judge can decide how they depreciated and how much they were worth rather than you just telling me and him just telling me?
Yes, but getting the 4-year-old receipt was
okay. Well, then getting a fresh verdict that's in your favor in the amount that you want is also a trial and tribulation. All right. Here's the thing that I'm sort of interested in, and one of the things, by the way, Mr. Chikra, that you're asking for in this lawsuit is $2,000 in legal fees for your lawyer, right? Even though we're talking about a couple of lenses.
Yes.
Yeah.
I still had to hire him for this case.
That's it. But you're not going to get your legal fees here. He's not representing you here. You've decided to bring your case to the people's court, and he's not representing. He's here for moral support or whatever else, but you don't get your legal fees. Let's take care of that right now. You also are suing for frames. Why are you suing for frames? You were always going to have to fix frames. He has your frames. Okay, well, we're going to take care of that because he's going to give you your frames. And I've lost track. That's these, right? These aren't my glasses, right? Wait a minute.
Your glasses.
Okay, hold on. Mine are from the dollar store, so I know you don't want me to confuse mine. All right, now these frames cost what?
They cost $116.
Okay. Now, you are very lucky because you didn't get me what you're supposed to get me, which is proof of the value of these lenses by showing me, because you're saying, well, it's 4 years old. He is actually saying, no, Judge, they're really not 4 years old. They're only 3. That helps you. And no, the other ones are only 2. That helps you. And I talked to the optical company, and they wouldn't give it to me in writing, but they told me it's $344 and $455, which helps you because he could walk in here and say, oh, they were $50. You got very lucky. I got to tell you, your lawyer's nodding his head. He knows how lucky you got because this man is an honest man. All right. Now, I'm sure your lawyer has explained to you that when you come to court, what you're entitled to is the value of the item that's damaged. That means you got to use them for 3 years or 2 years, so it's a depreciated value of the item. It's not, you don't end up in a better position because you had to sue than you would have been in beforehand. So, to recap, what you are going to be awarded is the value of the lenses that you've been able to prove, which is basically what he proves for you. Okay? And that's $795. I'm ordering that the defendant's company pay you $400 for the damaged lenses. I'm going to hand you your frames. And I am going to not award you legal fees for the reasons we discussed earlier. Yes, sir?
There's a balance due on the frame.
There's a balance due on the frame. What is that? That's fine. What's the balance due on the frame?
It's $66.
So then it's $334. The insurance company will go ahead and pay you for the frames. You will get your frames, and then you will just take them somewhere else and get new lenses put on them. That's my verdict, $334, verdict for the plaintiff.
The plaintiff will collect, according to this verdict, sending the eyeglass man out here with what reaction to this outcome?
They weren't scratched. It's very simple. They just weren't scratched, but the judge made her decision.
What good is it to say that out here now? It doesn't do you any good.
It's a matter of principle.
Well, What's the principle?
The principle is
The principle is that you should examine the object when it comes in maybe next time. Did you learn anything in court from this?
Yes, we will address that issue.
Okay. All right, head right down that way. And thank you. Okay, come on in here. On the winning side of this outcome, what's your reaction to this verdict?
I still got to pay replace the lenses, and I got to pay the current cost. So I think the judge should have been giving me the current cost, but at least I got something out of it.
Yes, you did. Also, you could do the same thing I just advised them to do, is when you hand it in, you should get it in writing that these are in perfect condition.
Right.
All right, over to Harvey.
Okay, Kurt, FYI, the attorney in this case was there for moral support. In most small claims courts, you can't have an attorney represent you. The reason, it's supposed to literally be the people's court. Gee, I wonder where they got that name. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.